Happy Halloween! Hey, okay. It's been a little while since we last talked, or since I talked to you. It's always weird how do you express that, because it's not really a conversation, but I guess if you're watching the video, you're listening to me. How have I been? I've been okay for the last 2 weeks. I had a great run at work. I was going to work. Oh, I was so happy, and then kaplam, sickle cell ran up on me and so I've had a week off work. It's Friday, so yeah, I've had this whole week off work, and I'm not proud about that. I'm actually, I don't know, I'm quite down about it because every week that was going by, I was just like tick, done it, yep, in my calendar, tick, and that made me feel good. And then this week is just like cross for each day that I've had off. And oh, this is totally gonna sound weird to you, but my like work ethic idol, like I think she has an amazing work ethic. I just think the women work so hard. So my I guess work ethic idol is Wendy Williams. So every morning when I'm feeling like crap, I try and say to myself, what would Wendy Williams do if she had to do her show? Would she go into work right now? Would she have to take the day off? Like I now evaluate it like that every day because she was always saying how she does live television and her TV show doesn't stop if she has a cold or something. Show must go on. But this week was a complete failure. Anywho, the real reason I wanted to talk to you is because I need help. Like, okay, first things first. Let's. Sorry, I have to do it. I have to do it. First things first. I'm the realist. I had to. I just had to. Whenever I say that, now I have to finish the damn song line. So yeah, you may or may not know that I am an engaged woman. Oh yes, he put a ring on it, y'all. Oh, and I was never expecting to get engaged. I was never the girl that was like, I want to get married. I was never the girl that kind of planned a dream wedding. That wasn't me. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting a proposal as well. I'm so happy in my current relationship. I can't think of a time I've been happier. I feel so content and happy with my man Drew. And then this proposal is kind of the icing on a beautiful cake. But there's a problem. And it is planning a wedding, basically. I never thought I would have to plan a wedding. And it wasn't something that I started looking into until actually a month after we were officially engaged, because everyone was saying to us, when are you going to do it? When's the day? And to be honest, like I said, I'm not the kind of girl that dreamed about these things when she was younger or had an idea for a dress or a venue even or any of that stuff. So when I started looking, I was going in blind. I had no idea what I was kind of gonna find out when I typed in kind of wedding venues. And to be honest, it's so expensive that I'm ridiculously shocked. I've heard about people who spend, thousands and thousands of pounds on weddings, and then I read something about like the average price of a wedding is something like £12,000. And that's not something I or my partner Drew are prepared to spend. We really want to have a nice day. Actually, okay. Let me just put in a bullet point here. My brother eloped, and when Drew proposed to me, I was kind of thinking in the back of my mind, oh, can we just elope and just do it, the two of us, and just have an amazing secret adventure and go somewhere, maybe even somewhere abroad and elope. But his side of the family, like his parents and family, are so sweet, and they really kind of want a wedding. Their daughter, who will be my sister-in-law, got married, had an amazing wedding, and I think they want that for their son. I think they want to experience that day. And my family were all quite angry when my brother eloped. So when I kind of mentioned it to my dad, he near about hit the roof. So it's not an option for me. I don't like big occasions, big crowds, lots of people, because I have anxiety. So that kind of thing stresses the crap out of me. So I don't want a big wedding, and luckily my man doesn't want a big wedding, but I don't know where to start. How do you plan a wedding? I need some help. I need some advice. I need something from you guys. If you, if you're listening and you can help me. Okay, so all I know is that it's going to be in the UK, most likely Scotland, which is where we're both from. We're not living there just now, but Scotland is just the place where we both feel at home, and the majority of our friends and family are still there. Um, Venue wise, as soon as you put in the word wedding and then venue, the price of the things, it's like 1 grand, 2 grand, 3 grand, 10 grand for a venue. I cannot even. So when I did it something kind of on the sly, I would just put in venue for a birthday party. Same places would give you different prices. I find it really kind of disgusting. So am I going to have to be on the DL when I'm planning, or trying to book a venue to say, well, it's for like a 60th birthday party, it's not for a wedding? Because, I mean, the fact that having the W word ahead of anything instantly, triples, quadruples the price, that is just shady. That's so ridiculous. Yeah. So here's the things I do know. I know we don't want to have any more than kind of 50 people. I know that we want a venue that's kind of, I don't know, I like the kind of autumnal feel. So maybe like there's lots of green grass and trees and I don't know, just somewhere scenic and nice. Um, I do know that I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on this wedding. My fiance is actually more willing to put some money into this than I am. The reason I don't want to is because we are saving for a house. And we've been saving for a house for some time, and I don't want to have to dip into that because the money that we're saving is hard earned, every penny counts, and I really want us to have our, first home together. I want us to be able to buy someplace, and paying a huge amount for a wedding would take away from that. I don't think a wedding is more important than your first house. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I had a problem with that. I really do. So, I mean, he's willing to spend more than me, but obviously, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna be spending like no, £5,000 on a wedding. It's just not gonna happen. No, hell no. Do you know? Honestly, when I think about what is involved in planning a wedding, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed right now just talking about it with you because I don't know where to start. Oh, another thing we do know is it's going to be in 2016, which gives us time not only to, I guess, save some money, but also to plan everything, So much is involved. It's a wedding, but it's one of the best parties you'll ever throw. One of the best parties you'll ever have. You need to get music, people need to be fed, dresses, wedding party. FML right now. I'm getting so stressy thinking about it. Where do I start, people? Like, help me right now. Gosh. Breathe. Yes. If any of you have done amazingly, beautiful weddings and done it on the cheap, done it on a budget, let me know how you did it. I need some advice. I need some help, to be honest. Legit, right now, freaking out. The thing that excites me most about this wedding is that I never thought I would meet someone like Drew. My heart was closed for a long time because my first heartbreak, like when I thought I was in love for the first time, I guess I was. I must have been, because my first heartbreak was horrendous. It was just awful. And after that, I had built walls up so high, and then I had a streak where I just kind of lost myself completely. I was depressed. I did some stupid things. Some stupid things happened to me. But, meeting Drew, it's just been the best thing to happen ever. So grateful to have him. And I actually, even though I never thought about it, dreamed about it, cannot wait to just express our love in front of family and friends and just make our union official. I'm so excited. I love him so much, like I really do. So I wouldn't mind if it was just the two of us on a tropical island, but sadly that ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Gosh. My ring is so beautiful. Like, I cannot stop looking at it. I just love it. Oh, it's Black Diamond by a jewellery maker in, I believe, New York. I think his name is Garo Selick. Something like that. It's just a stunningly beautiful ring. It's so amazing. Ooh, I can't help but to, you know. Sorry, I just had to. I'm happy. One quick PS. If I, over the course of the next, you know, few months, turn into a complete bridezilla because I'm having to plan this wedding, you know, basically myself, my man's pretty good, he's gonna help out, but he works a lot. Yeah, so if I turn into a bridezilla, I do apologise. I'm going to try and document, you know, the whole planning process and take you through it with me. So let's see how it goes. It's going to be fun. Not.